I'm Thom LaFond, and I'm a songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, and producer.
Oh, when we fly, the moon leans in for listening. We'll know when we die, our mouths wide open, whispering.
The Moon Leans In is a collection of songs I've been working on for almost 10 years now. All of the songs are written about the moon, and it's always there, it's always listening. Everything's for the moon. When I wrote this album, I had most of the parts in my head. I knew I needed the best players I could to fill them out. When I first heard violinist Onion Peltitiller, I was living in Albany. She had made a beautiful string arrangement for Elephant Revival, and I played a show with them and heard their record, and her tone and harmonic sense really captivated me. Originally, I wanted really lush strings with like 4 or 5 parts, and we were going to do it in layers, but when I heard a single line of her 6-string violin and DSD, I realized it's covering the cello range, it's covering the violin range, and the single line just offered so much more detail and space in the music. So we opted to just go with that instead. At one point, I wanted to play the drums on my record. That's how I was used to recording. And in talking to Jessica Carson, getting a feel for octave records and the beauty of DSD, we decided to have the quartet all playing live, so I switched to electric guitar, and I brought in a drummer named Forrest Kelly. Rock solid time.
And this is not a measure we make, addicted to the moment and the pleasure intake. Come up with something better and I'm happy to chase you down.
Plays an interesting open-handed approach, so he can hold a beat with his left hand while using his right hand to outline kind of melodic stuff with the toms. Chris Duffy and I have been playing music together since I was 16. When I think of the bass, I just think of Chris. Our melodic language is one and the same after so many years of playing together, and I'm so lucky he was able to join on the sessions. And his sense of dynamics and melody, and filling the role of the bass, it still amazes me to this day. This was the group that recorded 6 of the tunes on my record live, with myself on electric guitar. I added vocals, acoustic guitar, a little bit of simple piano, and synth to a few tunes. I found in DSD there's a lot more space in the low end to play with. So I made a habit of doubling.
If only you could see this place we brought together, woven strings. All the scenes of memory flow through you like a well. I climbed the cityscape.
Working with engineer Jay Elliott was fantastic. We had already recorded together so many times, and our workflow was pretty well practiced. The sense of timing and overall positive attitude is second to none. It's super present. Just ears wide open, even if it took us like 10 takes.
Well, dude, you busted my ass, man.
Katie Mintle sung all the harmonies on the record. Our tones match in a beautiful way, and her voice is just unbeatably warm and colorful. She really understands the meaning of my music, and she finds the tone instantly.
I think I almost got it.
Swing down the harp upon my past, with the bird's eye view of all you do, waiting on the crash.
Mixing with Jay Elliott on the Studer board in Gus's room was absolutely a treat. We had all hands on the faders, and it felt like we were making a truly analog record. Knowing that Gus would be mastering it and lending his ear at the end of the day was really gratifying. And if we could get the mix where we wanted it, damn sure Gus would make it sound good. So we pushed to make the vocals as forward as we could without crowding out the mix. My music is meant to be conversational with the focus on the lyrics. The toolkit at Animal Lane and the the clarity of DSD brought about some interesting new priorities for me. Capturing a live take of the two quartets was the main goal, and in DSD you could hear everything that happened in the tracking room. I wanted to leave the arrangement spacious. You could hear every detail, every part gets its moment to shine. The damper pedal, the drummer counting time, the feet sliding across the floor, the heavy breathing, each stroke of the violin bow, it's all in there. Zay Stallings is a great singer-songwriter in his own right. Isolation Hymn is our tribute to the lonely feeling, and we penned the lyrics while sitting around on Pearl Street one night. It's about the struggle of being seen and heard in a world where everyone's on their phone at home. And, when we were writing, Boulder felt like a ghost town. We missed all our friends.
We sing the isolation blues. All my friends are dead and buried now. Where's my hand-me-downs? Where's my weekend? All my friends are dead and buried now. Where's my wedding gown? Going on my deathbed.
On almost any time. The three of us actually, me, Zay, and Katie, did like a 3-part vocal harmony. It's like a chorus.
Mother Nature on her own terms.
As an amateur pianist with a deep love of early jazz and swing, I wanted to bring some of my other influences to the table. I wanted to have a few tracks that were intimate and truly live. I dreamed of having an all-acoustic quartet with piano, sax, upright bass, and drums. And I wanted to feel like walking into a small dive in New Orleans and hearing the music all around you. And it was really important to me to hear the room sing on those tunes. Saxophonist Jeremy Money is a one-take wonder. He lives and breathes the musical language of traditional jazz and blues. John Hyland is a multi-instrumentalist. And, we had done a lot of gigging together. I love his tone, his feel on upright bass. His playing is relaxed and deep and in the pocket, and his vintage German bass has this huge sound. So we used mostly just microphones to let it sing. I really wanted to hear it all together. Michelle Petrofetta and I have been touring together for 5 years now with our band Banshee Tree. Apart from being a really technical and powerhouse of a drummer, Michelle has a lovely nuance feel with swing music. She's perfect for the tracks. She's also notorious for having a huge smile whenever her drums are covered. I'm so thankful for the team I had and how all of this transpired. The Octave Records, Piazza Audio, everyone has been so supportive of my vision for this record. Gus did a beautiful job mastering, and two of my closest friends, Sarah Van Cleve and Carrie Kent, added their artwork for the front and back covers. Feeling very grateful, very lucky, and I'm excited for you to hear this record.